Hello everyone, welcome to Computer Science and IT Gate Coaching. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon to get the instant notification of my free lecture. So this is about me. I am a computer science gate faculty having more than 5 plus of teaching experience, mentored more than 50,000 students, taught in different coaching institute all over India. Okay, it's like the Gate Academy, even qualified multiple times Gate, and even I have given the coaching in many government colleges as well as in many private colleges. Like in SRM Chennai, I have given coaching. CAT Bhubaneswar, I have given. BC Bhagalpur, Jorhat College of Engineering, Guwahati University, Dibrugarh University, Government College of Engineering and Technology, Jammu, Ramgarh Engineering College. Okay, these are the colleges where I have went and I have given the coaching. Now see, implicit conversion. So sometimes implicit conversion happen and then implicit conversion. Now we are going to see implicit conversion. One is so we have seen the type conversion. Now we are having a two types of conversion. One is implicit, other is explicit. Implicit means that is done by automatically, means the compiler is doing implicit conversion. Okay, implicit conversion. Now we are going to see implicit conversion, then explicit we are going to see by type name. Okay, by type operator that we will see. Implicit conversion work much as expected. In general, see, in general, if n if an operators like like plus that you have seen, that like plus or star, that takes two operands as operands of operands of different type. If it is having an operands of different types, then what will happen? The lower type will be converted. The lower type is promoted. The lower type is promoted to the higher type. The lower type is to be promoted to higher type before the operation before the operation proceeds. Before the operation, this is implicit. Automatically it will happen. So if you are having a binary operator, if you are having in both side, if you are having two different operands, okay, that takes operands and operands of different type, then lower type is promoted to higher, then lower type is going to be promoted to higher type before the operation proceeds. Okay, before the operation. Now the result, what is going to be the result type? The result is of higher type. The result is of the result is going to be of higher type. The result type is going to be of higher. Okay. Now I will give you the all the rules that by seeing the operand how this conversion is going to happen. Okay. Now all the rules I am going to. Now third point. So this is important. This is the rule. If if there are if there are no unsigned if there are no unsigned operands, if there are no unsigned operands, however, means if there are no unsigned. Okay, I am asking about if the operands are signed, then only these rules will open. If there are no unsigned operands, so these rules are very important. The following, however, the following, the following information, the following informal set of rules, set of rules will be enough. Will be enough. Okay. So if you are having means it, what I mean that if you are having here one unsigned one unsigned operand and another is also having unsigned, then this rule will happen. Not signed and unsigned. For unsigned, this rule is going to be happen. Okay. So if there are no unsigned operand, the following information set of rules be. The first one is if either operand is of long. So this is the rule 1. If operand operand is long double. If either operand is long double, then convert the other operands. The then convert the other convert the other to long double. Then you have to convert the other to long double. Otherwise, first you will check if it is having a long double, then convert to long double. If it is not long double, then otherwise, if either operand is double, if either operand is double, if either operand is double, convert the other to double. Convert the other to double. We will convert the others to double. So if either operand is double, then convert other to double. Now otherwise, if it is not long double, if it is not double, then if either operand is float, otherwise you will check. Otherwise, if if either operand, in this way only you will check. First you will see long double. If it is long double, then convert everything into long double. If it is double, after if it is not, then otherwise. If the operand is double, then convert the other to double. Otherwise, either operand is if either operand is float convert the other to float. Then you have to convert the other to. Otherwise, what you will do? Otherwise, convert. So if it is not float, then it will be either char, and if otherwise, convert char and sort to. So if it is having either char or sort, convert it into int. Then then if either if either operand is long, convert. So this is the if cases. Then after if, then if either operand is long, convert the other to. Now I will take an example. With example I will make it clear. So if you are having one long double, d ld, okay, ld, and if you are having one double, that is dd, and if you are doing ldd plus dd. So if either operand, first we will see if either operand is long double, yes, it is having long double, then it will convert this double into long double, then it will do the operation, and so it will be long double. That I mean. So, and if LZ double this, then float f, then if I'll do dd plus f, then it will convert this f into, it will convert it into double, then it will start. Because the third saying otherwise, second point is saying otherwise if the either operand is double, then convert the other to double. So what we are doing here, we are generally converting the lower type is promoted to higher type. Okay, we are converting. This is the implicit conversion where lower type is going to promote it into higher. Okay. Now this you have seen in case of unsigned. Now if it will be signed, then signed. In case of now signed character, signed operand. Now if it is signed operand, then it is a machine dependent. Let me write. Conversion rule are more complicated in case of in case of unsigned. In this we have talked about signed. Okay, so this we have talked about signed. However, if the operand are no unsigned, now if it is having a signed, okay, it was having not unsigned. Now if it is having an unsigned, okay, unsigned. So like where you are not having negative. Okay, now you are not going to have a negative number. So conversion rules are very complicated when unsigned operands are involved. The problem is that comparison between signed and unsigned values are machine dependent. What is that? The problem is that the problem is that that comparison between and unsigned signed and unsigned values signed and unsigned values are 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 machine because why? Because they because they depends on the size because they depends on the size of the various integer. That depends upon the size of various integer. It depends on the type of various integer. Okay. So in case of unsigned operand, the conversion are machine dependent. Okay. The problem is that comparison between signed and unsigned values are machine dependent. It is going to be a machine dependent because they depends on the size of various integer type. So it's going to depend on the size of various integer type. Okay, fine. Now I will take an example. With example, I will make it clear. Now take an example. For example, suppose 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 int is 16 bit. Suppose int is 16 bits and long is long is 32 bit. Then if I write minus 1l, it is a long and 1 u 1 u. Then which is greater? It is unsigned int. It is u means unsigned int. So see what I am saying here. You have taken that int is 16 and long is 32. So it is saying that the problem is that comparison between signed and unsigned values are machine dependent. It is going to be machine dependent because they depends on the size of various integer. So if I am writing minus 1l to u means it is long and it is unsigned. So before doing the operation, before applying any operation, it will convert into unsigned long because the higher operand is this. You know that lower operand is always get converted into higher. See, always lower type is promoted to higher type before the operation proceed. So now both is having unsigned long. Both is having now see this is unsigned long and this is long only and this is long only. Okay. So sorry 1 minute. This is signed. This is not unsigned. This is going to be your because minus which is int is promoted to signed long. It is going to promote it into signed long. So which is going to be greater? If in between these two, which is going to be greater? This is going to be. Why? Because it is having signed long, so it will get converted into signed long. Okay, it will get converted into signed long because right because one u which is int which is int is promoted to a signed law because here it is a signed law, so it will get converted into signed. Now next example is very good. With next example it will be more clear. Now if I write like long minus 1 long and 1 unsigned long. Now between these two which one is greater? Now tell me, between these two which one is greater? If I'll apply the operator, which is going to be greater? Which is going to be greater? Now this minus 1 log will get converted into long and this unsigned long which is having higher type unsigned long. So this signed long will get converted into unsigned long. will be get converted into unsigned long, so it is going to be greater. It is going to be, why? Because minus L is promoted. That's why in case of unsigned, we it is a machine dependent. Okay, promoted to, see, it is difficult to understand. If you are having doubt, you please ask me. Because minus 1L is unsigned promoted to unsigned long, and thus when it's converted to unsigned long, just like if I'll ask you, say with simple example I can make you understand. So if you are having, it will get the size of long is going to be very big number. The size of long is going to be very big number, like it is going to have uh, 7, means it is going to be very big number, so minus will not be there. It will go round up. See, what I want to explain you, that let's, with integer it will be more easy to, if I'm saying that size of int is something, and in unsigned I'm using unsigned int. Here I assume that unsigned is 16 bit. Unsigned I assume as a 16 bit. Then unsigned int I is equal to -1. If I write it as a -1, then since it is unsigned, it is not going to take -1. It will take the positive value, and which positive value, it will go round. So it's going to be 0 to 65535 is something like this is the range. So it will take this one. So if you print I, it will take the last value. It will take the last value of that. Okay, it will take the last. Are you getting? Print I, then it will take the last value. Let's assume the range of, let's assume, I don't know the exact number. Let's assume the last number is this. So it will print this 65535. 65535. Okay, 65535 it is. Am I clear? So because it will become, it is not now not going to be minus, it is not going to be long, it is going to be unsigned long. Because -1 is promoted to unsigned long, and thus appears to be a positive, large positive, thus appears to be large, understood? Now, see. Now, next type of conversion, if you are doing assignment, then how the conversion will happen? So, conversion take place across conversion take place across assignment, cross assignment cross assignment, it also going to be take place. The values of the right conversion take place across assignment, also the conversion is going to take place. Okay, the value of the right side is converted to the type of the left, is converted to the type of the type the left is going to be converted to the type of the left, which is the type of the result, is the type is the type of going to be the type of. So conversion take place across assignment also. It is going, the value of the right side is converted into the type of the left. Whatever the value it is having in the right side, it will get converted into type of the left, which is going to be the type of the result. Means with example. Okay, with example I will explain you what I am saying. If you are having int I, if you are having int I, and if you are having a char c, you are having a char c. Now I is equal to c, I is equal to c. Now what will happen, this char will get converted into int. Char is going to convert it into int. Okay, this char is going to be converted into int. So that I'm saying here, I'm saying here the value of the right side is converted to type of the left. So here type of the left is going to your int. So c is going to be converted here. C is going to be converted into. Okay. Understood? So in this way, if you have written, you're first converting cat to int. This value is converted into int. Now again in C, so char is converted is into int. This you have done. Now in C you are writing I. In C you are writing I. So whatever it was having, it is having now. Okay. Now int you have converted into C. So no change will happen. The value of C will remain same. The value of C will remain. Okay. Understood? The value of C is going to remain same. It's not going to be changed. So here the value of C, here the value of C is unchanged. Unchanged. Why? Because we converted this to int, and this int I am giving to char. Because same thing, this C is having on I, so then again I am giving. Okay.